Welcome everyone to this week's video. Today we are on Fish Friday number 108 and we have a good one for you today. Today's fish is really cool, bizarre. How it got into the aquarium trade, I'm not entirely sure, but it's such a cool fish and I can't wait to tell you about it. Today's fish that we're going to be talking about is, bam, the flashlight fish. So the flashlight fish, or scientific name Photoblepharon palpebratum. Again, that is Photoblepharon palpebratum. Might be mispronounced. I apologize, but that's how I'm going to say it. It is part of the family Anomalopodidae. There we go. Anomalopodidae, which is the family of lantern eye fishes. They are native to the western and central Pacific Ocean, so from the Philippines to the Society Islands. I'm not gonna lie, I had to learn where the Society Islands were during research on this. Really cool. Essentially just north of Australia, but fairly common in that Indonesia and Philippines region. They are a reef fish. They live in reefs near very steep drop-offs and caves. And they're usually seen by humans no deeper than 15 meters or 49 feet. But they can be found as deep as 50 meters, which is 160 feet. So they're not that deep of a fish, but they are a little bit deeper than you would normally expect divers and to see that. However, you don't really see them because these are a nocturnal species of fish that really hide in dark crevices and caves during the day. It is a small fish with a max length of about 12 centimeters, about 4.7 inches. It's one of the smallest members of its family. But it's got a relatively stout body. It's this dark fish with this stout body, real kind of thick from back to belly, a single dorsal fin, this really blunt snout, almost pug nose snout. Really pug nose. It's got this really distinctive white spot right here. I know you're saying, well, you can't see that. I know you're thinking, oh, this white spot here. No, I'm talking about this white spot right there. It's really distinctive, along with this very upwardly curving lateral line system that has these white scales. Pretty distinctive. Pretty hard to find it for something else. Something else to note, it's got this deeply forked V pattern right here. And the reason why there are so many pictures of the fish is it's actually found in the aquarium trade for about $130 per fish. You probably want more than one because during the day in their crevice and caves, they really hide single or doubly. But it seems like night when they come out, they're actually fairly group oriented. They will find other lanternfish and kind of stick around. But now for the interesting fact. It's a long interesting fact. I know you've been talking about, what is this thing right here? Is this why it's called a lantern eye? Why is it called an lantern eye? Well, that is actually a subocular light organ, meaning below the eye, there's a field that glows. Kind of spooky, right? Well, you look at some of these fish, you got like these. There's a good close-up, but you can see all these. And I actually found a video that I would like y'all to watch with me. This is from a National Geographic expedition, and all these lights are lanternfish. They actually blink. You can see them just go, wah, wah. They're so scared. Wait, bring back the video. There we go. You can just see them blink. Very similar to the fireflies, which is why I kind of was like, these need to be called the fireflies of the ocean. They will blink to actually communicate with each other. That is by far its most distinguishing feature, is that it's this cream colored light organ. It produced that beautiful blue-green light that will confuse other predators because it makes it look like they have a giant eye. They look mean and spooky, but it's actually just fake. They actually have this eye right over it. Still a pretty large eye, but not as big as this organ. It's actually filled with bioluminescent bacteria that are fed by oxygen and nutrients from the fish's bloodstream. So the fish are actually cultivating these bacteria in these, and something interesting to note, these bacteria actually emit constant light. In the Anomalopodidae family, the lanterneye fishes, all of them have this subocular organ. However, some of them have a system that the entire organ actually rolls and it goes to the bottom, so they hide it. The entire organ rolls away and then it's hidden that way. Another group actually do what's called a pouch and shutter method, that'll roll down, and they have like a little membrane. Think like another eyelid that comes over the top. This species is actually relatively unique in that this one only uses the lid, or this genus. They only use the think another eyelid. They don't use an eyelid. Their organ never rotates. All the other ones either rotate or use both an eyelid and the rotation. But something else that's interesting to note about this one, they actually release some bacteria when they're scared and got predators chasing after them that actually will continually emit light even after being discharged, so that they can confuse predators. If you want to kind of think of it in a different way, think of it as if, oh my goodness, what are they doing? When you see in the movies when a missile gets shot at them, and I cannot think of the word right now, but when a missile gets shot at them, they release a bunch of little tiny like fires and everything. That's to confuse heat-guided missile systems that are heat-guided, so they get confused and they go after these little sparklers, basically. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I can't think of the name. I'll probably think of it tomorrow. But think of it kind of like that. When a predator comes and they get scared, they release some of that, so the predator gets a little confused, hopefully, and chases after these bacteria that that light up, and then that time they can roll it over. But what was interesting to note about this National Geographic expedition where they're watching these are ones that they noticed. These fish were thought to be really solitary, and they observed that they're actually using that light organ to coordinate schooling together. Even in very, very dark light, they can't see each other. They're literally communicating through that organ, just like fireflies do. It's actually kind of a first in the ocean. Most people think, or most scientists thought, that vision was a primary way that fish coordinate schooling. They see each other and that's how they school together, and that obviously requires light. Schooling at night or deep sea fish is like almost never happen. You'll get some conglomerations, but never really schooling. This is pretty important and can lead to really interesting schooling opinions in deep sea fish. Just a really, really neat fish, with a beautiful and spooky kind of eye. But thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you again. If I don't, please be safe. Have a great day. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you do, I'd really appreciate it. Hope to see you again. Love reading the comments so much. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. And peace.